How's it going, guys? Before I start this video, I just want to say that I do have some new exciting content coming. I have a surf montage and a new film coming. I don't want to say what the new film is yet. I think that these videos are going to take a little bit longer because, number one, for the surf montage, there haven't been a lot of good waves lately. And for the film, I haven't really started gathering any clips or anything. I have the basic outline of what I want to do, but not the clips yet, so that's why that's going to take a little bit of time, but onto the video. So today's video is just basically going to be a talking video, but it's a good talking video. Today, I'm going to talk about surfing. Now, if you just simply take a look at all the videos on my channel, you'll notice that a good 84.5% of them are surfing montage, whatever, all these surfing videos. But I haven't really talked fully about surfing. In my happiness video, what was that called? Surfing Filmmaking Happiness. In that video, there's about maybe 30 seconds of me talking about surfing, but it just wasn't enough. I want to take surfing and go into the specifics of all this good stuff. I started surfing in about 4th grade, I think. I don't know what age you are in 4th grade. But I started surfing because of my dad and the people around me. I live in this little town on the east coast of New Jersey, so about 2 minutes that way is the ocean. So basically, a lot of people in my town surf, a lot of people in my town just enjoy the water in general. Surfing's basically always been a part of my dad's life. He's surfed since he was 12, I believe. So since it was part of his life, he wanted to make it a part of mine. I remember it like it was yesterday. It was May of whatever my 4th grade year was. And my dad brought me to the local Brave New World surf shop. We looked through all these boards, but my dad had a board in mind that he wanted me to ride because he was always a Channel Islands guy. So he pulled out the 5'6" Channel Islands motorboat. And of course I fell in love with it right away. It was just basically an angel in front of me. So yeah, 5'6" Channel Islands motorboat was the first board I ever rode. Awesome board. I actually rode it the other day just to hop back on it and see how it feels. A little small for me at this point. I'm about 6'0" now. So the 5'6" was a little small, but it's a thick board, which helped a lot, and I just had some fun. Now, when you're a kid growing up watching any sport or event or something like that, or just anything in general, you're going to have the people that you like and look up to in that specific area. I've always had my favorite surfers. I grew up in the age of Slater and all these guys just tearing up. Slater's got, what, like 11 titles now? But I was never a Slater guy. I always went my own path and what I liked and what I wanted to emulate with my surfing. So my top 3 surfers are number 1, Kolohe Andino, number 2, John Florence, and number 3, Mick Fanning. Kolohe Andino is my number 1 favorite surfer by far. There's so many reasons for Kolohe being my number 1 that I don't really want to explain in this video. I don't want to take up too much time. I just love his rail game. It's so sharp. His airs are out of this world. Just everything, like the whole California style about him, everything about his surfing is amazing. I mean, just watch this.
And it wasn't really the best ramp ever. That's why he went to the alley-oop. Watch him kick that tail the opposite way. We see reverses so much. But that was very smooth. He absolutely greased that landing.
Now that clip you just watched, that was Kolohe in a contest. That wasn't even him just free surfing. That was a contest. He busted the alley-oop, then hit that freaking man turn at the end. Kid's just an animal. John is my second favorite surfer just because of the same reasons. Same with him, his rail game is so sharp. His airs, like I said, are just mind-blowing. But the thing that comes out with John is that he has the better barrel surfing to his advantage. Charging pipe all of his life with his brothers and his friends. He just freaking surfed the Eddie Aikau. Like, what? Kid's like 20-something, and he won, too. Like, just, I don't even know what to say about that. John, you're awesome. Sorry I put Kolohe in front of you, but had to do it. Oh yeah, and here's an example of what John can do.
Because we've had a bit of a flurry. John has first priority, and he's not going to wait. Solid one coming from out the back. He throws a full rotation punt right in front of Medina. Perfect landing, and he has a ton of control to come around the corner. Wow. An absolute show out the back with a full rotation. Nice extension off the top, and he's still wrapping, looking to clean it up on the inside. He wants more. Wind up for the layback blast. He's still down on the finish. He will recover.
Well,
my third and final favorite surfer has to be Mick Fanning, because everything about his surfing is so crisp. I don't think anyone has a style as crisp as Fanning's. Everything about him, his turns, his wraps, just everything you'll watch of his is so incredibly crisp, and it just doesn't get much better than that. Before I move on from Mick, I just want to say, Mick, I'm really hoping to see you back on tour next year. It's been really dull this year without you, even though that right now the Oi Rio Pro is the first event you're not in, but still it's not the same without you. Another topic I wanted to touch on in this video was winter surfing, just winter surfing in general, because a lot of people ask me about it. Like I said before, I grew up in this little town in New Jersey. Obviously we don't have the Hawaiian weather here, the California weather here, so us as New Jersey surfers in the middle of the winter, we have to strap on our 5mm of rubber and just go out there and brave the cold. So when you surf in like the middle of January, in my area specifically, the air temperature can be about 0 degrees and the water temperature can be about 32 degrees, which is obviously just bone chilling and hypothermic and all that stuff, but it's just the passion and the adrenaline that keeps us going in there, because if we don't surf throughout the winter, we're just going to go insane and we're going to suck come summer season. So we all just go out there and charge and do our thing, and that's all. Another frequently asked question that I get all the time, I'm not even joking, literally all the time, is what do we do out in the water when we're waiting for waves and we're just sitting there on our boards? So obviously when people are sitting on the beach, they see us out there just sitting waiting for waves, and they're wondering, what could they possibly be doing right now? So to be honest, a lot of the times I sing songs that are stuck in my head at that moment. Obviously that sounds a little stupid, but it entertains my friends and it entertains the people out in the lineup, especially when songs like this come out of my mouth. It's not always the soundtrack to Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and I'm not always with Spicoli, but people think it's funny when I just come out with a random tune, and if they think it's funny, I think it's funny. Other times when I'm not singing, I have a lot of good conversations with my friends and the people that are out in the water. Honestly, you'll have some of the best conversations of your life sitting out in the water waiting for your next wave. A lot of stuff comes out, a lot of good conversations, a lot of just good vibes out there. Now I wanted to talk about my weapon of choice now and my future boards that I would like to get. So I ride a 5'10", 19.5 by 2 3/8 Channel Islands New Flyer. I really like this board, especially for our conditions here in New Jersey. We have a lot of really fast, punchy, barrely, short break kind of waves, and the whole concave and the rocker system on this board, plus the swallowtail down here, it gives you a lot of speed, especially for those kind of conditions. So my fin system in this board, I have an FCS1 system, not the FCS2s yet, I'm not that cool. They're the FCS Bamboo Core PC5s, which are just the medium-sized fins. I really like them. They got a lot of flex, good for turning. But yeah, just everything about this board I really like. So just recently, Lost came out with a new line of boards. They're the carbon wrapped boards. I really like them, and my favorite surfer, as I said before, Chloe Andino, he's sponsored by Lost, and those are the boards that he rides. So I just like to, give them a try, because they're my favorite surfers' boards and all that jazz. Personally, my favorite surf spots are my local break here in my little town. It's just the spot I've surfed all my life and the spot I'm most comfortable with. For me, a lot about a surf spot is next to the waves, is you got to be comfortable with that spot. If you're going out in a place that you're kind of nervous about who's in the lineup and all this stuff, you're not going to surf to your best abilities. But when you've surfed a place for this long and know it inside and out and know where it breaks, know where the rip currents form, all that stuff, you're going to have fun in the lineup, and that's really all that matters. I wanted to end this little talk video on something really important in the surfing news right now. So basically, they're saying that in the 2020 Olympic Games, they're going to add surfing, which is great news, I think. But I want to talk about this because there's a lot of controversy. A lot of people don't think that surfing should be a part of the Olympic Games and isn't a sport and all this crazy stuff. But honestly, if you don't think surfing's a sport and you don't think it should be involved in the 2020 Games, I think you're insane. Surfing is a sport that attracts so many people. I think that people, even if they don't surf, they're going to want to watch this, and they're going to want to see the people from their country and what they do in surfing, because a lot of people, I'm sure, in different countries aren't as adapted to surfing as we are. Just for the first time, there's an Italian on the WSL who's ripping, to be honest. Leonardo, you're the man. But yeah, I just think it's insane that people don't think that surfing should be added. But of course, I'll be there sitting on my couch supporting my my USA boys. I'll be wearing my Colohandino USA jersey, and that's that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my channel. You guys really don't know how much subscribing to my channel and liking my videos really helps me out. I mean, that's really all I got. Learn to surf.